The following has been paid for by the Pens World Order. Well, that sucked. Pens lose 3-2 to the Ottawa Senators, who just seems to be their El Guapo this season. And, well, we don't have to play them again. Crap, we still have to go to Ottawa that's not until the end of March. This is a Let's Go Pens fan react, as I will do a reaction for each and every Pittsburgh Penguins game. We'll still have some content going during the Olympic break. And speaking of content, YouTube tells me that 80% of you that watch these videos are not subscribers. Change that. We're just heading up on the Olympics, and I'm one subscriber away. Just one itty-bitty, teeny-weeny, short, shriveled, itty-bitty subscriber away. Just give me one. Give me 75 by the Olympics. That's all I ask. And it costs you nothing. So, Pens lose 3-2 to the Ottawa Senators. Do theory. Won 6 games in a row. Barely beat Sully's Rangers. And tonight we just got outplayed. It was one of those games. Passes don't connect. Things go wrong. Ottawa's in our face, mussing us up the entire time. And I thought Pittsburgh might actually, win this game. That this was the game of the 3 this week that you win. I would expect them to go and lose Long Island tomorrow, which is a TNT game. The Buffalo one's a 50-50, but that's right before the Olympic break. We might not even have Crosby or Shelovs or Raquel or Carlson for that game. Who knows when they fly out to Milan, darling. But in this game, I realized something. I realized that Yegor Chinakhov is Evgeny Malkin's son. It's official. He's adopted him because this is the second straight game where Evgeny Malkin finds Yegor Chinakhov streaking in the slot and puts it past Linus Ullmark for his 10th. We fleeced Columbus. Columbus, we drink your milkshake. We drink it up. Chinakhov gets his 10th, Malkin his 30th, and Wotherspoon his 15th. Hey, who Olympic team is Evgeny Malkin playing for? Anyway, the Pens answer in the second after Michael Amadio, former Vegas Golden Knight, collects his own rebound after a failed clearing attempt from Evgeny Malkin and just puts it past Shelovs to make it 1-1 as Amadio gets his 8th. Kovlin gets his 10th, and Shane Pinto gets his 13th. And this was a game that I never felt like the Pens were in control of. Never. And this was a game where the Senators were just pouring it on. And yeah, the Pens defense did just enough to win. They also did just enough to lose. And the goaltending was good. Was good out of Shelovs. This was a night where the other 5 guys and the other 18 skaters in front of him let him down, and the team just ran out of gas. It's not exactly a scheduled loss, but they were getting beaten to everything. And I'm sorry to all you Penn fans who went to that game tonight. Sorry you had to see that. But in the third, the two teams are battling back and forth. It's 1-0, and apparently puck gets played up. Ryan Shea tries to dump the puck in. Sens get it at their bench, poke it forward, and it goes right to Drake Batherson. And there's nobody in the defensive zone. Why are we changing? Who's got... Batherson comes in, backhand, saved by Shelovs, who gets the glove, but in comes Stutzelev, who just knocks it in right by him, and not a black and gold jersey in sight. Stutzelev gets his 26th, Batherson is 28th, Spence is 14th, and it was just a complete defensive breakdown. There was nobody in the zone. Shelovs is standing there going, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. And he tried. He really did. He did. There was just nobody there. I don't know who got back right after, long after the puck went in. But it was 2-1. And you thought, this is going to be the goal that ends it. This is the stupid way we're going to lose. But then, dun, 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 Tommy Novak as Chinikov throws his shot in from the boards, the Pens get a little bit dirtier, get a little bit mussier, throwing in on net. Shea deflects it around, and Novak cleans up the garbage to get in. And that should tell the Pens that nothing pretty is getting past Allmark. Nothing pretty. It's got to be dirty goals. That's gonna win you this game. But they just didn't get the memo. They didn't. And again, the Pens defense burns them again as a long clearing ahead. Stutzlev knocks the puck down at shoulder length right to his streaking claw. Giroux Carlson yoinks him trips him up to try to draw a penalty. He does. And Giroux, Shelovs, and then the puck just goes right into the net. Right as the net's coming off. Arms up. And Army on the broadcast says, that's a goal. That's a goal. They're going to award the goal to him. The refs confer. They go to the videotape, and they say the puck completely crossed the line. It's a goal. The refs could also argue that they awarded him the goal because he got hooked and tripped down on the play. So that was going to count. Sure, in the olden days, it would have just have been a penalty, and that just would have been a penalty. And I know the Pens would have preferred that. So then they challenged for goaltender interference, which there wasn't because of Carlson tripping Giroux into Shelovs. So you have no case. But they still did it, and they lost it. You know it's bad when the refs go in going, all right, we're going to go in and check it. Okay, we're back. That wasn't even a minute. We know. Good goal. 2 minutes on the board. Crud. I mean, I wish there was somebody that would have told him, no, don't challenge it. Don't. Because at that point, you have 5 minutes to go. Carlson's tripping penalty got wiped out. So you just take the goal, and you have 5 minutes left to play with. Instead, you had a power play. Now you have a Senators power play, which you burned off, thankfully. And 2 minutes to go, 2.5 minutes to go, they pull Shelovs, a 6-on-5. It's working. Any BS magic, any way to nick a point. No, not this time. Not this time. The powder was dry. There is nothing there. Sorry, lads. Pens lose 3-2 to the Sens. That's all I'm going to say. Do theory. I'm not going to get yelly shouty over this. A 6-game winning streak that honestly should have ended on Saturday. And yeah, the Pens, oh well. We're still fine. We're still fine in the standings. I mean, yeah, we're still sitting in second, still 2 points up on the Islanders. And yeah, the Capitals gained ground, but we still have 3 games in hand on them. And let's see here. Columbus, they're just hanging around, and Flyers continue to fall. Excellent. So everyone, calm down. Ease okay. We're going to be fine. Rest, regroup, get on the plane, get to Long Island, and we'll see you for a 7:30 puck drop on TNT tomorrow night. We'll be fine, Pens fans. We got 2 games to make things right this week. So let's get the points and send the boys off to Italia and get us a little healthy in the process. Let's go, Pens. We'll catch you next time.